Hi, this is Mary Fay, West Hartford Town Councilor and Republican candidate for Congress in Connecticut's 1st District. So we're in the final phases of the election. We've got 2 weeks to go. So I'm asking for your vote, and the policies between myself and Congressman John Larson, a liberal Democrat, couldn't be any more different. So I am focused on 3 key items that I keep hearing from people as I go out and canvass and as I do my town halls that are top of mind and that are the most critical things that they want to see their congresswoman do something about. They're sick of the finger pointing. They're sick and tired of the blame game that's accomplishing nothing. They're sick about legislation designed to help people facing COVID, like small businesses that have really seen a drastic decline in income, people who are unemployed. They really want the PPE and they really want those things to come so that their neighborhoods stay vital and absolutely have viable businesses when this goes away, which I'm hoping will be soon. There's many good things happening to be alleviated from COVID. The vaccine is quickly underway. It normally takes 15 to 20 years to get a vaccine that responds to a specific illness. And the COVID one looks promising. It's not ready yet, but it should be, I'm hoping, relatively soon, but certainly not 15 to 20 years. It will be quicker than that. So my proposals, and if I was in Congress now, what would be different? I would take the extraneous things out of the HEROES Act and get that darn thing through the Senate. I think it's possible, but not when you laden a bill that's designed for COVID relief with so much non-essential, expensive, that's a Democrat's wish list. It's a dream. That's not what we need to do right now, and that's why it's not going forward. So if Congress has anyone to blame, it's themselves, and it's primarily the Democrats because they should have put forward a clean bill. So my priorities will clearly be growing and jump-starting the economy. We need that. We need jobs, we need jobs, we need jobs. And we've got to reverse the trend in Connecticut and in the 1st District of layoffs, people moving out of state, companies moving out of state. Now, I know that you might look at me and say, well, that's really the state government's job, and it is. But the federal government can help by designating funds and money that I can bring back to the district and help people with jobs, with obtaining jobs, with creating jobs, creating good paying jobs, with education, which will help them get back into the workplace and be self-sufficient, and for attracting manufacturers and financial services companies where we already have the talent in place. So the economy is critical, and it was going great before COVID, and that would be my priority number 1. Number 2, public safety. Standing by all first responders, including fire, police, nurses, medical staff, people who help people in times of duress and emergency. We need a strong public safety police force. That's critical. And I think what's going on right now by the Democrats is horrible. We're not standing up for our police officers and men and women in blue. We're putting their lives even more in harm's way, which we know they already are when they go out there to provide their function of safety for all. And we can't keep doing this. Yes, they can use some more training. And yes, absolutely, the bad apples, the bad people who hurt other people, kill other people, they should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And I believe that they are, and will continue to be vigilant to make sure that our police respond appropriately. Thirdly, I'm focused on education. And I think it's really, really important that we get back to a state-of-the-art education system where all children have the opportunity to learn, no matter where they live, and that their neighborhood schools are held accountable for performing. We have lost our way with education. Our children are not the best and brightest anymore. And we need them to be. We need them for our own workforce, and we need them for the quality of their lives. So those are the things that I'm focused on. I think the Democrats have it all wrong, and they're taking our country in the absolute wrong direction and have been for a very long time. So we need change. We need change. 22 years in Congress from my opponent is long enough. We can't keep sending the same people back to Congress and expect a different, better, more fair result. We just can't. We need the change, and I'm the person to make that change. So on November 3rd, or with your absentee ballot, I am asking for your vote. You won't be sorry. If you send me to Washington, you will not be complaining about your do-nothing congressperson. I can assure you of that. I don't know if there's anybody that works harder than I do and knows how to get things done. I've proven it in the business world. I've turned around businesses, done what I've said I was going to do, and learned how to work very well with others. And that's mission critical. We cannot have these stalemates. It does nobody any good. And quite frankly, Congress looks foolish. So send me to Congress. I will clean up the mess that's in front of us, and I will represent you, all of the people in Connecticut's 1st District. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, we're in the final 2-week push. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your families that it's critical that we have a change in Congress. And Mary Fay for Congress, if you want to have any other information, it's on my website, and it's Mary Fay, the number 4, Congress.com, and all the information that you're looking for should be there. So I'm happy to talk to you. I'll be talking with you again. And this is an important election. They all are. I know we always say that. But if you see how far left we're going, it's not a good situation, especially for people who believe in meritocracy, where hard work is rewarded and people are in control of their lives, and government is small, there to help and be an enabler, but it's there for the people, and it should be governed by the people. So that's what I believe. Mary Fay for Congress on November 3rd. Thanks so much.